What up, loser? Thanks a lot for the good looks. Probably gonna start here in like 5 minutes or so. Robito, thanks so much for the good luck. See, you found your potato. Ditto, you are the man. Hey, thanks for being here, friend. I really appreciate everybody's kind words and support and shout outs and all the streams. Man, this community is something else. Oh, yeah, sorry. I had my mic muted. My bad. So I was explaining that shot where you set up with the quarterback to get your spin since you have such a good ball guide, and then you just swap to your main club so you don't go too crazy. I feel like there's a lot of background noise on my mic right now. I think it's because my air conditioner's going. Welcome, everyone. I'm so glad you could join me. Oh, look at this wind. I don't even know how to, like, how do you even aim? Guess it's as good as mine on this guy. Yeah, be sure to hit the thumbs up if you don't mind. In the rough. Should use more curl. I probably could have played with the sniper on this a little bit. Usually don't get this good of tailwind on the second shot. And it's crazy. I went live less than 7 minutes ago. Well, 7 minutes exactly right now. And all of you are already in here, and this is my first hole, so. You guys are legendary. See how badly I don't hit this perfect. Look at this little funnel right here. Well, luckily it's really close, so I shouldn't have to worry too much, but I really need to work on my rough and sands. That works. Yeah, the notifications when you get them are amazing. I've noticed sometimes I won't have a notification, but I'll have the sidebar where it'll say that they're live. Thanks, guys. I don't know if that rough shot was necessarily worthy of a boom, but hey, I'll take it. Maybe we'll get lucky, and this guy's playing a dangerous game right now with this rapier. It's a boom in the clutch. It's a potato right there. Yeah, fair enough. Miss it. Oh. That is unfortunate. I'll take the easy win on hole number 1 though. Can't complain about that. See if he'll nope. He's upset. Oh, look at me. Moving on up. Look at this. Oof. This is what blows my mind. Already 2.5 billion. And we're only, what, 2 days into the week? So at my office at work, we have a Metallica pinball table. And it is loads of fun, let me tell you. Am I gonna have to switch to Thor's? Yeah. Ooh. Is this a power hook opportunity? Oh, my coins, hey, I have less than Ian on Dougie, I think, so I think he should be the first to have to pay taxes. 'Cause he's going for the hook. I'll see how he does. If he does well, I might try and pull it out. Ooh. Oh, so close. Oh, the guy I was looking at? Yeah. Should I go for it? What is 11.3 with... Not that close. 8? Nah, I'm gonna play the best way I know how. And that is conservatively. Even though I probably should go for it. Ooh, great. I think I under-adjusted it, so the great should be fine. Yeah. Barely. It's okay though. Maybe we'll get a good wind for a rough bump. Yeah, he's earned 2.5 billion in 2 days. And I've earned a little over 7.5 billion in 8 months. Apologies for the background meows. We've got an iOS user on our as our opponent. Ooh, that was a pretty good effort. I didn't even look at what his wind was. So how's everybody's day today? Hopefully, if you're at work, you had an amazing day at work. If you were not at work, you had an amazing day just living life. Kitty, go. Might roll down there. I don't know. Go 6-2 for min. Ooh, just a touch more, or I probably didn't line it up right, but I liked that approach. No side spin, just or top spin or anything. Yeah, I'm lucky that I have a Android in that regard, I guess, because how else am I gonna play while I'm on the crapper at work, you know? The switching apps isn't so bad when I'm, you know, here streaming, because I'm even more distracted from the game than I typically am. So I play this one always 30%, 12.3. I'm gonna set this up here. Max right. Is it 4 back? Except I'm gonna line it up kind of where I want it. So 2 rings in, so I'm gonna subtract 2 rings off the min. And go maybe a little over 5.5. Oh, not so far. Go about there. I put just a tad bit of curl and pray. And call that a pretty good approach. All right. see how much backspin he put on it, but it wasn't a lot. So I've actually built a couple of Android apps, one of which utilizes this overlay feature. So if worse came to worse and I absolutely had to have the overlay and they like stopped allowing you to launch the game if you have Notebook for Glass Flash installed, I would honestly probably make my own. Oh, come on. Well, we're in a good spot for starting out today. Go ahead and open one of these in case I do get a rematch. B52. Can't complain about that. Albatross. Basically, on almost every drive, I start off with 10%. This one is what, 20? Ugh, this is gonna be miserable. How do you play this with such a terrible headwind? I know I'm using this glove or this bag. It's like, do I break out like a pudding ball or a season 10 ball? I might use a pudding ball. I'm kind of embarrassed, but I have a lot of balls. Ooh, nice shot. Oh, not nice shot. I might switch to pudding. Pudding's what, power 4 with 3 wind? Something like that. Yeah. 4. We got one 9-0. Switch my bag. It's gonna be full blast regardless. Oh, that's not good. Maybe I put enough curl on it. Hey, I'm here with my friend. That was just miserable. But that's okay. That's what I get for not hitting anywhere near perfect. Kind of surprised he didn't go for the like top spin and push it over into the. Oh, that's why. I have this club. I have no idea on. Like 7. You guys can just ignore some of these shots. Luckily, had a big wide open fairway there. I just hope he doesn't make his, because I do not feel confident in this shot. Look at that, gold banner. Recently. What are you doing this last one? What does the last one even look like? Skyline? I'm gonna play it uphill, I think. Looks uphill enough anyway. Ugh. It's not like a flat spot. No idea where to aim on this. Ooh, that's not even close to center. Ugh. Miserable. Oh, yeah, that was a poor effort. And now I have to go to a shootout with a cat, which I'm not looking forward to. Oh no. Need to get my act together. Ugh. This is like 35, 10, 5. We're going with this guy. It's like, I want to say 5 back, right, and 1 left. That's what I'm gonna go for anyway. Min 7-8 minus 2 is 5-8. And away. Ugh. Slight bit of needle lag there. Ooh, needed a little more backspin. I think I landed a little further down the hill than I normally do too, so it kicked it forward more. It's always tough to line up these blind shots like this. So he's going 5 and like 2 1/4, but I don't know if that's it, Chief. Maybe. Yeah, I swapped to that setup because of the headwind on the previous hole. Ooh. Is he closer? Oh, yeah. Boom. Take that all day, every day. See if he wants a rematch. Nope. Nope. You can't rematch them all. Plus I was using that ball. Thanks. Swap back to... So Ian is an advocate for the Guardian in Tour 11, and I've honestly never used it in Tour 11. I have 3 sniper bags and 1 cat bag. Ooh. I think we have to go for this, right? Yeah, I think the Guardian is definitely good. And I think I could probably swap to it now and do okay. I just relied on the sniper's ball guide while I was learning Tour 11, but I think nowadays I'd be okay. I mean, I could lay up on the right, but that's no fun. I'm all about having fun. Plus, when my opponent hits that, he's probably got a pretty solid chance at nailing it, so we gotta go for it. So here, since there's only a 6/6, I'm gonna do like 5. And a touch. And get the perfect somehow. Probably should have laid off on the top spin a little bit. That's about a 4.5er, but 4.5 puts you in a good. Well, if I would have stopped like midway of that fairway, you get in a spot like just towards the tip of the green right here on the fairway where there's a nice little funnel. So being all the way to the left though, it's not gonna be possible to hit that. Trying to go for the dunk. Oh, what a shot. Oh no. Oh, that's heartbreaking. I think this is... Some people play it uphill. Nah. What's 11.5 on this guy look like at max? I'm already about half a ring back right here. I'm just gonna go 8-6. Like there. Hopefully my needle goes quick enough. Ah! Perfect, would have definitely been in. I was worried about the timer, and usually I rush it and hit it on the opposite side, but that's okay. Good adjustment. I'll get it there instead. Get my dunk numbers up a little bit. Oh no, I don't know. This one is, you play like very little spin. Oh well, in this case. I think you play it up here. It's like a spot that's pretty consistent. I'm gonna offset it quite a bit. 4 back. I'm in min, so I'm just gonna go 6 on. Maybe a smidge extra since I'm getting closer to mid. Ooh, less, so 3.5 back then. He's probably gonna win this one. But that's okay. We can't win them all. Well, I can't win them all. I got my pin, that's all that really matters. In the grand scheme of things. See, he has just enough backspin on his APOC 5. He's got a lot more wins, so his offset's probably pretty good. Seemed like he went a lot of rings there. I wasn't really paying attention, but... No, that's right. Ooh, nice shot. Is it? Surely that's within... Oh my goodness. Did I just win? Did I get a 3-4? It's just one of those days where you play mediocre on your shootouts and they play just a little worse. Wait, this is a clan invite. Wet and rowdy. Thank you all for joining me this evening. I noticed there wasn't anybody else, at least that I'm subscribed to. If there's any other streamers that are going right now or that you guys want to promote, please do so. Because I'm always looking for good content. I think everybody that's in here is always looking for good Golf Clash content. What is 7-4 even? It's like 5. Yeah, I'll just go full blast. Getting lucky with some of these overpowered drives. I think this is long iron range. I haven't played this hole very much. I have gone for the sand bump and gotten pretty close. It was dead on line, but about 6 yards short. Ooh, this is a tough wind. For the bump, for the rough bump. I've also tried this rough bump and going up the back of the green and letting it come back down, and not super successful on that venture. I wonder if there's a spot that you could aim and put enough spin on it that if you miss, it would roll up and then come back down and in. Get in. Oof. So this is like a max distance, which is a boatload of rings. I'm gonna go way through. So I'm gonna start with my 5-3 approximately. I've misadjusted that. I'm gonna go 10. Hitting great doesn't help. Getting the club swap doesn't help either. Probably should have gone 3 top when it swapped to the sniper, and then hit perfect. Obviously. To another shootout. Mouse at. Ugh. Headwind at least. So I'm gonna play it. I'm actually gonna play it 40%. Just kind of pray. I hate some of these holes. So I don't want full back. Think about there. It's not enough. An offset. Probably just gonna go max range here. About 10. Give it a good chunk of curl since I didn't get much side spin on it. See, that was barely... Yeah, see, way too... I landed way up high. I needed way more adjustment. I saw GC Addict earlier play this, and he says I only play 20% at the bottom. And I play 30% at the top, and the bottom is definitely lower, so I always go about 40%. Dude's playing a dangerous game with headwind. Because he needs to push. Oh. He's so much lower than where he started. And he's not putting any curl. Probably gonna wind up short. Just like that. Well, like I said, mediocre shootouts are winning games. Well, there's my gold chest before I go to sleep at least. I'm not gonna rematch that because I want to open a chest. Probably not going to do any more rematches because I want to make sure if I have another opportunity for a golden chest. STFU in my bracket. Scrolling on by. Yeah, well, for one, he was using a sniper in a severe headwind. He adjusted way down into the sand, which that probably would have been like, I mean, you saw he was 7 rings short of the fairway even. So, lucky for me. Can't complain about that. TH7, how many games? 82? He puts in some work with the grinding. That was a lot of topspin. Yeah, this hole was tough. Going for the mega bomb over the top for the green. Is this 20%? I'm gonna play at 20%. 11. So this one I like to start off like way over here on the side. Put some a little bit topspin on it. Cause I like to add a bunch of curl. Just like that. See, I could have got more topspin there. But I like to start off way left so I can add a bunch of curl to get it around that corner. It's treated me pretty well. Now this shot I am never even close on because this fairway leading up to the green is just so steep and got a couple of bumps here and there. No, did you see that sand animation? Do I have the graphics on? Is that why my game's kind of laggy? I might have to turn those off. I've never seen the sand fly up like that before. It looks uphill, but I'm not gonna play it uphill. I'm gonna play it in mid. See, like, this looks like the most consistent landing spot. Go about there, have it offset a little bit. Go. Yeah, not good for me, I know. I feel like I won a lotto. Yeah, boosting my bravado, nothing looking better. Tiny bit of left curl because of this wind. Oh, and then I hit it great. Oh, and I was still. So that might be. That'd probably be about 10% extra, but it looked up. Does anybody have any idea on that second shot? I haven't looked to see if I have the option for the graphics. I noticed that my frame rate in game was slightly bad earlier, but I just thought it was because I have some streaming and have my mirroring my phone and everything. Tax my phone a little bit. Let's see. I go first. What win do we have? Oh no. So this is 100% a max shot. Land around here, I guess. So if I was gonna shoot about there, I go an extra one, an extra chunk. I don't know. Gotta hurry. 5-ish. 5, 6. A little bit of left curl. Ugh. Oh, I didn't need the curl. That was a pretty decent attempt. Shouldn't have added the curl, but the only time I've ever played this hole from the third tee is in a headwind or a crosswind, and I always just use the Thor's hammer here and aim up between the shadows, like half of the red ring and the rough to the right. I was able, in one of the tournaments that this hole was in, what, 2 or 3 tournaments ago, I hit the hole-in-one with a sniper from the second tee. I think 2 out of the 5 times. And I mean, extremely close. It all just came down to how much wind I had was my problem. I wasn't adjusting enough for it. To or from? Like, do I pull it towards myself or push it away from me? Ooh! It depends on the hole. The angle, like if there's trees in the way or what, but it just depends. So I don't like to jinx things. However, I had no idea. Well, I guess I'm on a 6-win streak today. Yesterday was tournament, so that was 8. Because I lost the first hole of the tournament. But can't complain about that. So in a tailwind, if I'm at max of my club, I just use the max number, because yeah, you're adjusting towards mid, but you have a tailwind. It's a tailwind, you have to adjust a little extra than if it was just a straight crosswind. And with a headwind, if I'm starting in mid, depending on how many rings I have to move, I will always adjust from max and then extra depending on the strength. I don't have like a formula or a set amount that I go for. In a crosswind, obviously, you just go with the numbers. But tailwind, I always, if I'm in mid and adjusting towards min, I will keep the mid number, and if I'm in max and adjusting towards mid, I'll keep the max number. So with a tail or a headwind, my thumb's like sticking to the screen. This will be a little bit of overpower. I'll put a little bit of right curl, even though I have left to right wind, just for sanity's sake. I should come in here and try this out, but when I first started using this app, that feature didn't exist, so I just got used to not doing it and just kind of going by feel. And then, so technically if you're overpowering, you're supposed to add another 7% or so. So if I was going full max overpower and the normal adjustment would be 10, you would adjust for 15 because the ball will be in the air longer, and I think max overpower is 7% extra distance if you hit perfect. So, but I usually just add a 0.2 or so whenever I'm max overpowering the side wind. Alright, let's see if I can... Did I wanna... I forget. 6-6. Oh no, I got too close. So... this guy... It's a nice little ball guide. Wait, max 3-8. Over adjusted. Maybe with the extra push it'll work out. Oh, even a little bit of extra, so I went 3-8. Yeah, 10% there would have been money. I think it might be downhill even, so this probably would have been a good candidate for a rough bump. It's a pretty decent wind for it. I like that. A little bounce over though. Wait, where did he set up? Pretty decent attempt. Didn't realize I was getting low. Is this how PD adjusts your win streak? Is by matching you against somebody using wind balls? $24,000 games played. This shootout hole is hit or miss for me every single time. Most people play back in here, I think. I always play up here. And maybe that's my problem. So if I just there and play it max number. I have a feeling I have too much backspin still. Oh yeah. Well, I don't think I adjust far enough up. Well, there goes my win streak. It had to end sometime. See, he's gonna play... Is this a replay? Or is he just hitting it because I played it so poorly? Hit the 20%? It might be 20%. I honestly... That might have been a replay with how fast he was scooting. So I'm basically gonna play now until I get a win because I want to have full chests. Oh, I played this guy a few times. He's so muscly. That's a lot of wind. So I also play this one slightly different. I don't push it forward too far. I want to be in sniper range, basically. Gonna go a little extra. Tiny bit of right curl to offset the wind. So I like to lay up. I probably could have gone a little further. For the 45% sniper bump. That's what I like to play right here. Rough bump. Why you gotta break out the wind ball? Playing a lot of guys that have earned 18,000 clan points last season. Look at that. Beautiful. I went way short. Oh, yeah, we're not playing the old bump in this wind. So what? This would be like what you would normally go for, right? So I'm gonna go 2 left. I'm take off like a ton. I'm just gonna have no backspin with 2 left. Probably gonna go a full max just because. What up, Tink? Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. Oh, so it went. Man, I don't know how to play that shot in a headwind, because I've left it where my ball guide is into the rough and I still wound up extremely short. So, oh well, I'm not too upset about it. I landed about where I wanted to, I think. Ooh, close. That was a nice shot. He's got a much easier shot here, though. Plus, he's got a win 5 ball for the shootout, so. Well, that is assuming. The nice thing is, I don't have to adjust for the wind. Just gotta hit perfect. Cool. That's 2 for 2 on rough iron today. Thanks, Gabe. Light those potatoes on fire. Ooh, that would have been beautiful if he would have somehow missed that. Of course, highly unlikely. He's got a lot of top 10s. Oh, this one again. 9-1 and a. So I think you play this one with basically no spin. Alright, aim somewhere in here. Maybe 4.5. Yeah, I'll just go 1. Yeah. Oh, great right. Yeah, I needed a whole extra bar and a half of backspin. I think I've only played this shootout hole from the 3rd tee 4 times total. So he has to aim way further back because he's only got a power 1 ball. Maybe something will happen and he'll magically miss it. I was gonna say, wow, he didn't move that much compared to me, but wind 5. Get in the hole. Did I go way past that? Are you kidding me? I shouldn't be winning these. Like, in other days, I'll hit it to half a ring or half a yard every shootout, and I'll get beat by holes in one or 0.2s or 0.3s. And today, just hitting horrible shootouts and getting the win. Ooh, look at that. 2 away from Amazon 5. 2 away. Well, I got my pin chest and my slots are full. So I think that's going to be all for me tonight. Just over an hour of streaming. Seems about right. Hey Tink, I'm sorry you're having a bad day. I hope it gets better and you have some better days this week. Oh no. Is that Tommy on the hub? Can I get in trouble for this? Ah! Alright, well, I appreciate everybody coming out tonight and watching me actually play some pretty poor shootouts, but somehow coming away with wins. I went 7 for 8, which I will take every single day of the week. Hope you all have a good evening. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for thumbs upping. Thanks for dropping potatoes and fires and hit 2 rough iron perfects, which are very few and far between with me. Appreciate all of you. Have a good evening. Good luck in all of your tour plays and the rest of this tournament. I will probably be on again tomorrow for some more pin chests. Unfortunately, I only have one account that can play tournaments, so hopefully that changes by the next tournament. So have a good night.